I'm Erik Briers. I am the Vice Chair of Europa-WOMO, and Europa-WOMO is the European Prostate Cancer Coalition, a group of prostate cancer patient organizations. I've been diagnosed in 2001 at the age of 50, which is for prostate cancer quite young. You know that very often they say that prostate cancer is an old man's disease, and I am proof of the contrary. And I'm, by the way, not the youngest patient. There's even patients much younger than me that can have prostate cancer. And in my case, it was detected a little bit by accident, because in a checkup, I asked to add a PSA test, which is a very inexpensive test. And immediately that rose the red flag that there was an issue, which landed me 6 months later with a high-risk prostate cancer. But this was for me good because it could be treated, and I found a urologist who was willing to do that surgically. And since the surgery, I am okay. And that's why we need screening, because then we can detect this kind of cancers in a stage where we can cure it. It's extremely important because these are multi-stakeholder, and they are on cancer and on patients who have cancer. So if you exclude those for whom you're doing it, you miss a big opportunity to learn from them. That's why they have to be there. Even if a number of the skills that are needed in such a project, that's not us. We're not the data analyzers, we are not the programmers, but we are what it's about. For me, it was positive. I have been involved in several of the aspects. We had our own, let's say, possibility to show our own perspective. If you have to prioritize things like research questions, they may be different. Our priorities may be different from those from clinicians. They may favor other questions, but it's important that they know where our priorities are. And we are the only ones to bring that to the table. Do it, but it's not so simple, because there is not enough communication on what will be done, who will do it. Because for us, we own our data. So in principle, we should allow them to use them, but we need our data to be safe. Today, you can almost cut back. If you have a large enough data set, you can identify the patient. And we don't want that to happen by an insurance company who might cut back their information to lower your reimbursements or to lower or increase your premium, which happens if they know. So it is a question to make sure that the patient's data are handled in a safe way, but otherwise, because the use of the data is for the benefit of patients, of future patients. So I'm fully for that, because even if I'm not going to benefit from using my data, I don't care if it benefits for the future generations. One of the important things of being in a project like Pioneer is that most of the guys who are there, and women, they have never seen a prostate cancer patient. That's also a reason why we have to be there. And in one of the study atoms, the number 1, we could give them our own story so that they could see people, flesh and blood, on the screen, unfortunately, who could tell them what it is. Because a data analyst, he doesn't know unless he has a father who got prostate cancer, but otherwise they have no idea what it really is.